Hey guys, Angelic Toes here, getting an exclusive interview with Sex Workers 101.
She said the dick go crazy, hey, but do you love me, baby? She said she wanna have a nigga baby.
Yo, what's up, you guys? We are back with another exclusive interview. We got Angelic Toes in the building. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm nervous with all these lights.
It's crazy. I love when people tell me how they doing, because I'll be like, I'm doing great too. Like, I'm excited. I know they be nervous, but I'll be nervous too. So
it's just the lights.
The lights will have you like in a daze if you look at them too long. It's like I see why flies get caught in lights.
Yeah.
I definitely understand. So I know a lot of people want to know this. I've been wanting to know this since I came across your page and seen all your dope content. Okay. How did you get into sex work and foot modeling? Like, where did you start? What made you want to do it?
Right, most important question.
First question, most important question.
So actually on my personal Instagram, someone would always comment on like my feet pictures. Like I would just post like a story or something and someone would comment on my feet pictures. And it was just random. He told me I should make a foot page because his wife did it. And I was like, no, like at first, for the longest time I was like, no. Then he had like a shout out page and he was like, let me shout you out on my page and you should just make a page and see how it goes. And then like the first month, it got so big, like I got like 10,000 followers the first month. So I was like,
10K? That's crazy.
So then I was like, okay, this is kind of fun. And then I started getting into it and it got overwhelming at first, so I took a break. And then I came back and now it's just been fun. I don't let it overwhelm me, just let it be fun.
Right. I feel like any business that you have or any brand that you have, if you keep it fun and you keep it like lively and just stick to the basics of it, it never feels overwhelming. It never feels like a job or like it's too much going on. So I definitely think more people should look at it as fun and have fun with it. Don't feel like you have to do anything or you obligated. And
that was a big one.
Right, like you obligated to make this content or do this. No, just have fun with it. So that's definitely a big thing for me.
Right.
I love your energy. I love your name. So I've been wanting to know, where did that name Angelic Toes come from?
That was actually so random.
Right, I got my name from the stars. Like,
Well, when I first started my page, I was like, what am I going to say? And I was like, there's pretty toes, there's beautiful toes, there's souls that are gorgeous, shit like that. There's stuff everywhere. And I was just like, okay, what's another word that's not beautiful, pretty? And I was like, angelic. Ooh.
Right.
And a lot of people think my name is Angelica. Like, people will be like, if I have to go to a session or something, they'll be like, Angelica, where you at? Well, I'm like, that's not my name. It's not my name, but we could just roll with it. I usually just roll with it.
I'm not gonna lie, that was one of the first things that caught my attention. I'm like, that name, Angelic Toes, like it has like a, when they have like angels singing in the background. It's like, oh, like I thought about that. I'm like, okay, that's right.
No, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, that's super dope. I love that name. I know everybody else loves it too. And your feet have a aesthetic to them.
Which is kind of crazy too, though, because now that I'm getting into more kinky, fetishy stuff, it's not so angelic. And I was like, I might need to change my name.
Right.
Not so angelic.
You gotta add some horns on.
I know.
Okay. What is the craziest thing a customer or a fan has ever sent you? Like a message, a picture, actual physical item?
Oh, I've been sent some crazy things.
Okay, sure you can tell us a few. You got a few.
Well, there was one request, and this was right in like the beginning when I first started doing this. He wanted me to step on live bugs with my bare feet.
Whoa.
I know.
Bugs?
Yes. Bugs.
Did he have like a specific bug?
He was willing to pay a lot of money.
Like, fam, I ain't stepping on you.
I wasn't able to do it. I was like, I'm sorry, I can't. Like,
is
even
it like bare feet though?
Barefoot. And I was like, I can't. I can't. Even if I was stepping on it with like heels, I don't like the crunch when you step on something.
That's always been a fear of mine. Like, I used to always wear socks around the house because I was like, what if I accidentally no socks on crunch a bug? Like,
it freaks me out.
I'll cry. I'm not gonna lie.
Exactly. Yeah, it freaks me out.
That's pretty crazy. So one girl said the craziest thing she got asked in the beginning was like for a SCAT video, which...
What is that?
SCAT, like where people actually like take a number 2 on camera.
Oh, that's a big room.
It's a big fetish for people, and I never knew that. And when she said that, I was like, yes. When I first found out what that was too, helping somebody film, I was like super shocked. Like, what do you say? Like, oh, people buy that? Like, and people pay good money for that.
People pay a lot of money for that.
It's a lot of fetishes people don't know about that people pay a lot of money for.
A lot of money.
Yeah. Okay, it looks like you said you got 10K super fast on Instagram. I see your Twitter. It's doing amazing. People are figuring out who you are and falling in love with you and your toes. What would you tell a newcomer that's just starting off in the foot community or the sex work community? Like, what would be some advice that you would give them?
Yeah. So, if on the business aspects of it, I would say to be consistent. And don't get overwhelmed. Don't do anything don't feel like you have to do anything. You do what you feel comfortable with. Explore. Don't judge anybody and just have fun with it. But then also, for your mental health, don't take these messages too seriously because people will be crazy. But that's just in the community.
She's like, it gets crazy.
It gets crazy. People can be crazy, but just don't let it overwhelm you.
I think that's pretty good, man. Just try to stick to what works for you and stick to a schedule and a time and just a limit that works for you. A certain standard that you are comfortable with, stay within that and you'll be pretty good. I feel like most people who stick to their plan with what they're doing, they blow up pretty fast and they do really good and they make a lot of money. Consistency is key. Consistency and having fun. And you'll blow up. That's how I feel. But that's actually pretty good. I hope all the new people watch that part a million times so they can see and they can understand what it takes to be successful in this community, in this business. Where are you from? I see that you travel a lot. You just recently came back from the DMV area. But where are you originally from?
So I was born in Sacramento, California, and then raised in Central Valley. I hate it there. I don't like to represent that. But I've been in the Bay now for the last 4 years and just recently moved to LA about 2 months ago.
She said, I don't even like reference.
I don't. I'm like, I don't want to say I'm from there.
So, cut that part out.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you yourself have a fetish or a foot fetish?
When I first started, no. But now I have a big appreciation for pretty feet. I don't mind sucking toes. I don't mind rubbing feet, but I wouldn't say I have a huge fetish. No.
It's just a slight fetish.
My feet are pretty, okay? My feet are pretty, so I'll let you worship my feet.
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
Mine's look good. Oh, that's super funny. That is crazy. Are you comfortable being around people who do have a fetish, and like, does the person you date have to have a fetish or an appreciation for your feet?
That is a good question. I never feel uncomfortable around anybody that has a fetish, but the person I'm dating, I actually bring this up pretty early. Like, you gonna rub my feet, right? And especially like when it is like freaky time. That is important. That's
right. Deal breaker. You say no.
That's important. But But no, actually a lot of people that I've dated, they don't have a fetish, and it's not a big deal, but they have to be okay with what I do. That's for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. What are some things you like to do outside of the community, outside of foot fetish and sex work?
Okay, so I'm a beachy type girl. Okay. I like to travel. I like beach vacations.
Y'all better pay attention.
Right. I like anything with the beach. I like jet skis, parasailing. I would go to skydiving. I like thrill stuff. Like, all that's fun to me. So,
we gotta go somewhere and just rent some jet skis.
I'm saying, I would love it.
I'm down for that. We need to set that up.
I would love it.
That is crazy. Mm-hmm. What is one thing you can't live without? This can be anything: a food, a certain item you use every day, a person, like.
It would definitely have to be my phone. I can't live without my phone. It is so bad, but yes, I need my phone for everything. Right. For appointments, for the time, for messages. If I need to talk to somebody, I need my phone.
Right, gotta have this phone.
I'm always talking on my phone.
You know what's crazy? I always have my phone in my hand, but I'm not even always in tune with what's going on in my phone. I just be having it. I might even be playing games on my phone. If you probably think I'm scrolling, I'm playing the whole game, trying to beat a level. It's crazy.
I know. It's actually bad. Like, I wish I wasn't so dependent on my phone, but it's 2020.
It's 2020. Technology is everything at this point. Right. It's probably going to get worse in 2021.
I know.
Okay. Mm-hmm. How is dating while doing this type of work? Right. Everybody sighs when I ask this question. That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, okay. So it's not bad when I actually always tell people in the beginning what I do. Like, I don't hide it for nobody. My ex, I completely stopped doing sessions, and he actually made me cancel a trip to the DMV, and I had to pay back everybody's deposit. It was crazy. So I was supposed to go there a long time ago. I know, but now I would never do that again. But I do think that if you have a respect for each other, like, if he's uncomfortable with some things, then I'll be fine with cutting out some things, but definitely not stopping my money flow for anybody again.
I feel like it always has to be a compromise. Like,
yes,
okay, I'm okay that you do this, but okay, maybe not foot jobs. But
that's what I was gonna say.
Parts of sessions, like, you know, where people are worshiping you and stuff like that.
Exactly.
I think you're a queen, so I want you to be worshipped. I want people to know that.
Oh, see, I like that.
You get what I'm saying? Like, it's certain stuff you have to look at it in a different light, in a different way. And I think a lot of people tend to say, like, they have to date people within the community that understand it. But I mean, even if you're not in the community, just respect that this is a business for me. It brings in money, and, you know, support like it would be any other business.
That's exactly what it is. And now, like, when I tell people about what I do, they're in the beginning, they're always cool with it. I think they actually like it. They're like, oh, that's admirable. You kind of are a hustler too. But later, it'll always be a problem.
It's always a problem. Everybody always acts like they're cool with something.
Right.
I was talking to my homegirl. She's a dancer. She's a stripper, and she's like, every dude
loves it.
Has that fantasy, like, I want to date a stripper, or be in a relationship with a stripper. And in the beginning, they're just like, in awe, they want to do it, but as time goes by, it always becomes an issue for them. So I see that happening a lot in the sex worker community when I interview people or when I talk to people about relationships in general. So I think we just have to, like I said before when we talked separately, you have to just have a conversation about these things outside of sex work and make people feel more comfortable with this community and with this business, so they can understand it is a business. Like,
it's a business.
This is work. Like, and you can support it and respect it, and, you know, be able to compromise in relationships.
Exactly.
I know what the answer for me is for this question.
I'm curious. What is it?
No, I'm not the relationship. I'll answer that too. But what is your favorite feature of yours?
Ooh. Are you so you know what the answer is.
I'm saying for myself. Like, when I ask these questions to people, I always have my own answer in mind, but you know.
It used to be the boobies. It used to be the boobies, but I would say now I like my legs. I like my legs a lot. I got some thick thighs.
The thighs. It's the thighs.
It's the thighs.
Honestly, I will say you have a very energetic smile. And I think that's the thing for me. Like, when you smile and you do pictures and videos, it's like an energy. Like, even if I came for something else, that'll keep me there. So that's my favorite feature.
Thank you.
I like people with nice teeth and nice smiles.
That's important.
That's super, like, that's one of the first things that, like, I look people head to toe, like, up teeth, nails, teeth, back up teeth. Like, it's certain stuff I see, so that was it for me, definitely. I think that just pulls people in, like.
Thank you.
For the dating part, I will say, what can I say that won't get me caught up in these videos?
Oh boy.
I don't want to say anything that's rude to anybody else. I just think when you're in this line of work, you just have to deal with somebody who understands business as a whole. Not just this business, but business as a whole. And they'll understand that you have to do certain things in business to make it successful. And that it's just business at the end of the day. It's not like a personal relationship you're building with certain people, or you guys are not sneaking around, or you're doing something with like sexual intent or to pleasure somebody. Like, it's business, and at the end of that day, they respect that business. And I've had my fair share of ups and downs, I can say that. Outside of that, that's probably a conversation for another time.
Right.
Okay, I'm a toes person, but what do you prefer, toes or soles?
I like toes too, but more people like my soles.
The soles community is so huge. People just love soles in general. Like, they are infatuated with soles. Where to me, like, toes are it. Like, that's where the color is. That's where the vibe comes from. Like, I grew up and have some really nice soles, like some milky caramel soles. But if its toes aren't together, then it just would totally destroy the fantasy.
Yeah.
Like,
a lot of people say, like, because I always ask whoever I have a session with, like, what makes a pretty foot to you? And they say it's like how your toes line up. Like, they like when it lines up straight. But there's people that like everything. But they're like, my toes, they like how they line up. Short to long.
I've never heard that, but that's actually pretty...
It's interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna start asking. I'm gonna do like a question thing on Twitter and Instagram and see what people say and see why they like certain parts.
Yeah, what makes a pretty foot? Like,
what makes a pretty foot to you? Now I'm trying to think of my own answer to that question.
Yeah, what makes a pretty foot to you? Some people say the color. Some people say they like soft.
Yeah, because then I also think about certain feet that I've seen. People have nice feet, but like certain colors on their feet don't look nice. Like, but certain colors are fire on feet that are maybe not a 10. They might be like a 7. But certain colors make them a 10. Like,
right.
It's so much that goes into it for me that now I'm thinking like, what would make the perfect foot for me? Like, that's crazy. I'm gonna have to really think that one over. Right? I'm gonna really have to make a checklist and see. Are there any other aspects of sex work or fetish work that you would like to get into?
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Because I did just start exploring more into like face sitting and dominating, which is so fun. So fun. I really enjoy that. Other things, what did you call it earlier?
Oh, the SCAT.
Yeah, that is a big one. Like peeing on people and stuff, and I might pee on someone one day.
Like,
who knows though?
How empowering is that? Like, somebody
I would feel like
pays you to pee on them, like I
that
feel so just bossed up. Like, I just pissed on somebody for a couple $100. It was nothing. But
yeah, and even the thing you said earlier about like the wax thing, like that sounds fun to me. Like I like to explore all type of shit.
Right, it's like at this age I want to explore so many different things and learn and be educated. So it may be something that I never thought to try before that might turn into my favorite thing to do, like sexually. So that's pretty dope. I definitely am going to be keeping an eye on that because I want to see when you do it.
Yes, it's actually funny because before I even got into this community, with one of my exes, he introduced me into BDSM, but in the opposite way. Like, he was the one beating me and I liked it. Like, it was like, I like to see marks and like kinky shit like that. And then I started getting into this, and then once I started to not leave the foot community, because I'm not leaving, but once I started to explore more into it, I was like, oh, this is fun. And I see why people like
aspects of it that you can go into different lanes of sex work, footwork, the whole community that you can explore and learn so much stuff. And you might start off with footwork, but then it's like, okay, maybe I want to do BDSM and dom work. Maybe I want to do, like, you know, so many different things. Once you start exploring that you want to try, that's super dope. I've just been curious and seen so much stuff that I never in my life thought I would see before, so it's pretty dope.
Right. I love to beat the CEO of a company. Little old me, just beating your ass.
He owns a multi-million-dollar company, and he's paying me to worship me or to let me dominate him. That's crazy. I love to see it. Like, that's so empowering, so bossed up. Like, that's crazy.
Exactly.
What is a secret talent that you have that people may not know of?
Oh, I was looking at this one. A secret talent.
Or something that you're just good at that your fans may not know of.
Damn, I mean.
She's like, I do everything good.
No, I don't know. I didn't even think about this. We might have to cut this one out. I don't know. I can't think of one, actually. I feel like I live such a normal, like, life. I just do what I do.
Right. Everybody's like, I'm just so normal. And that's why I try to get people to see through these interviews. Like, they think, like, you aren't a human being or something. Like, you are a human like they are. So people tend to look at sex work, all just different lanes of sex work, like, oh, you're a sex worker? Like, you're some type of alien. Like, no, we both get up, we both shower, put our pants on one leg at a time.
Yeah, like you said, it's business.
Right, it's a business. You got a business, this is my business. So I think a lot of people just got to see it as that and start seeing more people, you know, talk about this business and start seeing more people respect and, you know, really dive into this business. But that's pretty cool. We're going to come back to that.
I know.
I'm going to ask you another time.
I got to think about that one.
You know what's crazy? Certain questions that people get stuck on when I'm interviewing them. As soon as the interview's over or we talking another time, they'll be like, you know what? And I'll be like, you about to answer that question. I know you are.
Right.
Okay. What are some things you think could help better the foot community?
If everyone spoke to each other with some respect.
Okay. That's a big one.
Like,
everybody. Foot workers, sex workers, everybody. Just respect each other.
Yeah. Clients coming to you, asking you about stuff. If you don't respond, they'll like cuss at you. Stuff like that. Like, if that wasn't there, this community would be great.
Right, it would probably be the best ever. Like, okay, it took me 3 hours. I have a life. Like, I have a whole job outside of this. Right. It took me a minute to respond to you. You went on a whole rant.
I know.
Told people to block me. Like, you're crazy. It
goes to a whole nother level, and I'm just like, it doesn't make sense to me. Probably like, I haven't experienced any drama in the foot community, but I hear there is drama. Like, just like little stuff. Just, it don't have to be like that. It don't have to be like that. Right.
Are there any foot workers or sex workers that you would like to collaborate with, or even photographers?
Yes, I actually just
collaborated.
I know, like, hold on, let me. I want to meet with Rican Soul. She's so little and cute, and I really want to meet with her.
I've been trying to interview her. She's going to watch this. I'm going to make sure she watches this so she knows we both need to link with her.
She's very cute. She's very cute. And she's so little but so dominating. I was like, I love it. Right. Turkish Toes, she's on the list. Luna K. I like all the curly. I like girls that look like me, the curly hair girls. So I've been wanting to meet with them too.
I'm not gonna lie. I think Turkish Toes follows me. I want to interview her because I feel like she just is a boss about it. Like she is. I like certain foot models who just are like super boss with it. I love
she don't take no shit, it seems like.
I love Fairy Feet. She's super dope. I love Tierra. Is it Tierra Doll? She's like super dominant. I've been meeting so many foot models that are just badass queens. They don't take no shit. Like, you gotta come to them correct. You gotta come with respect. And I love seeing them work together because it's just like they respect each other, and men and clients have to respect them. Right. They have to come, you know, with it. Like, you gotta come correct to step to them. And I think it needs to be more of that. But I definitely would love to see you collab with all those people. I think that would be fucking
I think it'll happen. It'll for sure happen.
That would be super crazy. I would just be excited. I'd probably retweet the hell out of that.
That would be fun.
What, if you do, what are some like type of foot videos that you like to watch, or type of sex work videos that you like to watch yourself?
Booty and souls. I love booty and souls. I like oil videos. Those are fun. Right. Just like the messy ones too. I like the really messy videos.
Right. I be like, when people pour just a little bit of oil, just like that thing later, I'll be like, that's cool. But when they put just, it'd be like
ooh,
jaw dropped, mouth watering, like eyes big, like man, that's crazy. I like the booty and souls thing.
Booty and souls are.
I think that's just so like, I don't know, like those two things together, and both of those communities, like souls and Fetish, are so big that it's like putting those two together is just like fireworks. So that's pretty dope.
It's important.
It's important. You gotta have those two.
You gotta have it on your page.
Perfect combo. Anything. Okay. Let people know where they can follow you. I'm going to drop your links at the bottom of the video, but definitely let them know where they can follow you, where they can find your videos, your links, how they can just keep up with everything that you're doing.
Well, everything's under the same name, Angelic Toes with 2 underscores.
Okay.
Yeah, Twitter, Instagram, and OnlyFans.
Okay. You heard her. It's all under the same thing, Angelic Toes.
Yep. Until I get a new name.
Honestly, I don't know. You might as well keep it.
I want to keep it because it's just been with me the whole time. But
it's like, then you take that next step. You're like,
I know.
Try something different. Well, I appreciate you coming here, doing this interview.
Yes.
I know they appreciate you giving them insight on you and everything you do. The story behind your angelic toes. I know they love that. They love seeing that smile just like I do. So once again, thank you for coming. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Until next time, we out.
Thank you.
She said the dick go crazy. Hey, but do you love me, baby? She said she wanna have a nigga baby. Hey, but do you love me, baby? She said the West's on fire.